Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this. A very off-centered day. It is the 9th of August. It is Tuesday. I just woke up. In fact, my son just came and woke me up. He's back from Montana. Got back like 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago approximately. And he just came down to my room because he was excited. He had his Xbox just recently hooked up to the internet, and so his Terraria got updated. Up in the house there, while they let my daughter do pretty much whatever she wants, and she can run roughshod over everything, and just has free and easy access to everything on the internet, my son, who's a year and a half younger, is treated very poorly upstairs, and so he can't come down here because there's cannabis smoke in the air, even though there's no cannabis smoke in the air. I've even had like some of the people from down there come in, family members come down here. They can't smell anything because there's nothing to smell. And yet, my brother-in-law knows that there's clouds of cannabis smoke down here, even though there isn't. But he's the kind of guy that, he knows it, so he doesn't need to actually bother to check with reality to see if it actually is that way. So in this particular case, no, reality does not meet up in any way with what's going on inside of his head. But that's okay. He's using what's going on inside of his head as the model of reality to go by, even though it's nothing compared to reality. But my son came and woke me up, and it is 20 minutes to 11. I had planned on having so much done, and instead I'm casting darkness spells. I gotta try and really figure out what to do, because I got moved way toward this wall here because we moved the guinea pig over there. I ain't got no room at all here anymore, so I just right now turned my chair and got me at an angle so that I'm centered, whereas if I sit like straight ahead, I'm like this. And I'm not centered at all. So I gotta figure out what the heck I'm gonna do. First off, am I gonna have any reaction videos done? I don't know. I feel very bad because especially last night, I was going to get another video done for the Papa. And his video, let's see if I can find it. Of course not. Well, it was the Papa, and his video is, I am so sorry. I don't know why or where it went. I had it on this list. Well, it was, I'd have to find his channel. Anyway, sir, I'm so sorry that for falling asleep and all that, I would have had it, but... So, what am I going to have done today? Probably just this. I have a feeling it's just this. I am 6 hours behind. Oh, that little jingle dingle sound was the guinea pig playing around with one of her toys. That's pretty cool. I'm going to say this, and then I'm pretty much going to have to call this one. Bom dia. Dia gwit. Labrit. Ahanyo aseo. Dzień dobry. Or Chestia, if you're less formal. Terahomakost. Gomarias. Buenos dias. Dia dit. Boreda. Yoragelt. Matenva. Buongiorno. Or, less formally, ciao, which also seems to be becoming a round-the-world greeting and doesn't just mean hello, can mean hello, goodbye, pretty much whatever you want. It's not just Italian. It seems to be becoming globally accepted as a greeting. Ciao. In Germany, of course, they say different things like grunt, grunt, snort, snort. I'm sorry, I forgot what they say. Nobody says grunt, grunt, snort, snort. Sorry about that. Anyway, dobro utro. Boker Tov, Ohio, Kamusta, Gomorgen, Ni Hao, Piriat, Guten Tag, / und, oder, Guten Morgen. Kalimera, Bonjour, Dobre Rano, God Morgan, Labas Ritas, Merhaba, and then ended up with Irish and Kanekrak. Thumbs up. I could do it more like Jacksepticeye. I can do it I really do a very good Irish type accent. It's just one of those things that can happen. It's not, when you leave your village and you head down to Dublin, you can either do the really strong accents or the very mild accent. The very milder accent is actually what's over more in Ireland and Dublin and all that. It's very, except for, well, some people are very thick, some people are very thin, but it's not the hearts, moons, stars, and clovers type accent. That's not what people have. But anyway, it's fun. I love accents, especially like the loud Scotsman. I've already done one video where there's a Scotsman who ruins things. I read... Yeah, what did I read? Oh yeah, it was The Telltale Heart, ruined by some Scotsman. It was a good video. I was telling the story, and as a loud Scotsman telling the story, I would interrupt and go, and as I could tell, the madman in his room, his heart, I could hear it, and I go, oh, that's because you're crazy, you're mad, what are you doing sneaking into people's rooms at night? So it was actually kind of fun. I enjoyed it. Excuse me. I enjoyed it, and it was a lot of fun, and hopefully, if you check it out, you'll have fun too. Hopefully, I'm actually pointing at like a bit of the video and not just pointing at the air. Or the Dan and Phil stickers with the little... there we are. This is actually a Dan and Phil keychain. It's got Dan on one side, Phil on the other. That thing right there. I need to put it in a better place. It's really hard to see there. Gosh. Yeah, I mean, here, I'll show you. It's really cute. It's got Dan on one side. Well, that one's Phil and Dan. Yay! Because Phil's got the black hair, right? Oh man, I can't believe that I've forgotten momentarily who they are. I've watched many of their videos. I've got their book. I've got their stickers because that. Some kind subscriber was wonderful enough to send me their book, which is why I have these stickers and the keychain. I love keychains. If you could send me keychains, please send me keychains. And I love postcards. If you could send me postcards, please send me postcards. I don't ask for anything else, but if you do want to send me anything else, please do. I mean, I only ask for postcards and keychains because they're cheap. And I like to get things from people like postcards and keychains because it reminds me that there's actual people in the world, that I'm not just... It's not like that philosophical question of how do you prove that you're not just a brain in a jar with, and you're hallucinating the universe. It's really, you can't prove that you're not. You can't prove that the entire universe doesn't just exist to fulfill your needs and is not just a hallucination. I mean, there's no way to prove that. But wow, this is another one of those cases where I've just bing, in mid-thought it vanished. So whatever I was saying, hopefully it was smart. Oh, it's almost painful when that happens. I'll just be talking and then suddenly, boom. I don't know what point I'm making. I'm not even really quite sure what I've been saying. It's just everything is gone. And not everything, but gosh darn it. But on the short-term sense, it's like what I've been thinking about is just that last 30 seconds or 45 seconds or such. Gone. right now. I have no idea what I was talking about beforehand to make me lead to where I was talking like that. I hate what I've done to my brain. I was an active alcoholic for 23 years. And when I finally took myself, well, I had my parents drive me to rehab after I had them take me to dinner. And I stood up afterwards. I said, this is me when I am really, really drunk. Can you please take me to rehab? And so they took me to rehab, where I blew a .544 on the breathalyzer. Now, at .08 in Washington State, you're legally drunk. At .2, you are really having problems. And at .3, you're pretty much in a coma. And at .4, pretty much everyone has died. There's very few people that in their coma have not stopped breathing yet. I blew a .544. And I remember that day. My body was in such bad shape. I mean, my kidneys were not working properly. My liver was not working properly. I had so much ammonia in my system. I should not have been alive. I had maybe 30 days left of life left in me, but I should not have been alive. I should have died from my alcoholism. Thank goodness I didn't. But because of that, I'm still alive from that, but I damaged my brain so badly from that. Oh man, I used to be sharp. I could concentrate. I was able to think fast, and I was sharp. And now I'm about half as fast. I'm not sharp anymore. I don't have those powers of concentration. And if I try to concentrate, I get really, really sleepy with a huge headache. Even after, I got sober in 2000 and I still have these problems. It's going to be the rest of my life. Add on top of that the fog that I get from my fibromyalgia, because I have fibromyalgia, and it's just a mess. And then, of course, add the fact that I use cannabis for my chronic pain relief, and let me tell you, it's the only thing that works. I was on 28 prescription medications before I started using cannabis. 28 different prescription medications. And I was still shuffling because it hurt so much. I could barely walk. I could not sign my name all the way through. I had to do my first half, drop the pen, wait for my hand to stop hurting, do as much as I could, drop the pen, wait, and then finish off. Oh, it was no way to live. Even those, I was taking 45 milligrams of methadone daily and muscle relaxers. I was taking rheumatoid arthritis meds because the doctors were trying to figure out what they could do to help. And then I dropped all but I take 20 milligrams of methadone daily. I take a few other meds. I had a total of 4 or 5 others, but they have nothing to do with pain. I take a very low level dose of it's blood pressure medication. But it's an extremely low dose because my blood pressure is already low. My blood pressure is like 113/60. And so I don't take the blood pressure med for my blood pressure. I take it because it actually helps your kidneys work better. I damaged my kidneys really, really badly. They're not in good shape. While my wife was dying, I went through a large period where I was badly dehydrated and my kidneys are not in good shape. So I'm just a mess. I got a lot of stuff wrong. I'm just telling you the big highlights. So I use this. I take 20 milligrams of methadone, and that's it for pain. And last night I went for a 5 to 6 mile walk, Took like an hour and a half. You know, I go out walks with my friends. We go out hiking in the mountains. I can do things. It doesn't really do too much for my depression. I mean, it is a natural antidepressant, but my depression it's a ruin. So, well, anyway, though, this does help. Life is life. Well, it's 15 minutes into this, and I need to get it posted. Oops. So, you take care. Have a great day today. I am so sorry that I don't have any videos past this. Now, does that mean I really don't have any videos past this? I don't know. I'm quite sure that I'm going to feel guilty enough that I'll get some other stuff done for later. But for right now, this is it. And I hope you have a very good day today. I am so sorry I fell asleep, and gosh, I hate being biological is what I'm trying to say. It's rough being organic, biological, and all those things. It's, I'd rather have a cyborg body that didn't slow down and would run 24/7, and I didn't even have to worry about falling asleep all the time. That would be awesome. I'd even let them freeze dry my brain and spinal cord so that they could fit it inside of my cyborg body. So thumbs up. Well, you have to freeze it so that it turns into a superconductor. And that way, when, you know, the power supply lets you think so much faster. Well, it's a good thing. I can't wait for that day. You take care. Have a great day. I got to get this video rendered and uploaded. So you take care. It's 11 o'clock my time right now. So take care. Have a great day. Hopefully I'll see you later on. I don't know, but hopefully. So have a good one, and I will see you on the flip side. Have a very good day.